you, I feel like you've answered that, but I think your perspective is even more interesting because you are in a constant time zone, you are flying around the world, you see a lot of different cultures. Where do you think global beauty is now going? Where is it going?
I think travel and meeting different people of different ethnicities and different parts of the world is so important to expand our minds. Even if you just are interested in different countries or what kind of music people like to listen to or what are the stories or just being curious about different cultures instead of being scared of them. Like I think we've also become, we're living in a world where we're so afraid of different that when something is different, we'd rather not be curious. We'd rather be like, all right, I don't want to offend someone, or I don't want to say something wrong. Instead of being curious and saying, well, what is your name, and where do you come from, and what do you like? I would love to see beauty go to. That's what inclusivity to me is. Not just seeing different races on a billboard, but actually getting to know different people, actually understanding what different people might be like. We've forgotten that eventually we're all human. It's this one little planet that we have, which in this big universe is really tiny. So we should stop giving ourselves so much importance and saying, oh well, you're better than me or I'm better than you. We all are basically humanity. And let's like go back to that and bring compassion and kindness into beauty and not be so hard on ourselves or other people. The standard of beauty that the world of entertainment actually has created is the culprit. And it's so beautiful to see the kind of inclusivity that we're seeing now. It has a long way to go. But I love the fact that there's a conversation around it and you see that difference.
And I think so much of that is about the content that's being, some new great content that's being created out there. I'm just curious for you, what are some of the new shows or content that you're watching that you're excited about that you think is moving the conversation forward?
Well, I haven't really been keeping up with my TV for a while. I have so much I need to watch. But I feel like when you watch television or when my favorite thing at night is when I come back home is I watch TV. Not like a show, but like real TV with commercials. Like I'll switch channels and I'll see like, oh yeah, there's SVU or like I'll watch like Good Old Friends or whatever. But the beauty about watching television now and what television I used to watch like 10 years ago, that's where you see the diversity and that's where you see the difference, and that's really cool to see it to me.
Agree. My mind has been blown recently by this new show called Euphoria, which I'm sure you guys have all heard about.
I love Euphoria and I love everyone in it. Every character in that show is incredible.
Just moved by the writing and characters in the show in a way in which I don't know the last time I've felt and seen stories and mandated representation. It's just eye-opening for everyone in such a major way, but I think that show is so incredible.
Really, really cool.
And I think everyone here loves Zendaya.
Love Zendaya.
So that's awesome. So I think we're getting ready to do some Q&A. Should we do some Q&A?